This video is for you. If you've ever walked away from a sales call thinking, they need this. This is such a great price. Why didn't they buy? If you know you deliver incredible work, but clients still stall or default to not now, this is the shift you need. Hi, I'm Mandi Ellefson. I help agency and consulting firm owners reposition their value, sell premium outcomes, and scale their companies without being the bottleneck. And what I'm about to share could help you start closing bigger deals by simply changing how you talk about the value you already deliver. I want to share with you a story about Mark. He was selling $10,000 to $30,000 projects, and this was during COVID. They had great work, strong delivery, but the deals stalled, and prospects kept saying, well, maybe later, like we need to put a freeze on our spending. But here's the real issue. Mark was offering a slice of what they needed, not the real transformation. And he was afraid to change or reposition. He was afraid to go bigger. And the reason why, of course, they weren't saying yes to the smaller stuff. Why would they say yes to bigger, right? Well, it wasn't working. So he was like, all right, well, let's try something different. But when he finally made the shift and built a $100,000 offer around the real outcomes that his clients wanted, some of the same people who said no before came back and said yes. And here's the core shift. What you need to do is to stop selling projects, start selling possibility. That's what Mark was doing. And that $20,000 offer feels reasonable, but it doesn't solve the whole problem. So what happens if that's the case is that the client looks at that investment as risky. They can't see the real potential of it. And that's what was happening with Mark's clients. They weren't seeing the big picture. All they saw is an additional cost, an additional line item on their P&L at a time where they really needed to have a way that they could cut and be profitable. And what Mark shared with them is, this is what we're going to do over the next 12 months to be able to get your company from here to this level right here. And it was so compelling to his clients that the same exact clients that said no to the $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 projects said yes to the $100,000 and $120,000 engagements. This is so powerful, and it works the best in a market like this where clients are very careful about where they're putting their money. They're looking for answers. They're looking for better ways to do things. So when your offer doesn't match the urgency of the outcome, clients are going to hesitate. And ironically, your smaller offer may feel riskier because it's not big enough to make the impact that they really need to see. High-paying clients don't want reasonable. They want results. These clients are not making buying decisions based upon deliverables or even based upon finding the best price. They want the best value. They want to know, will this solve my expensive problem? If you've got an offer that's good, but not quite landing the way you want it, maybe clients are giving you too small of investments to do your best work, or maybe prospects are stalling. Well, it's time to repackage it around what clients actually want to buy. Not more stuff, just more clarity, more certainty, and more leadership. Want help doing that inside your business? Head over to handsoffceo.com and let's talk.